Hey, hi, I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for July 8th, 2025. We're on the morning walk. I was thinking. I was listening to things and I was looking up stuff already. Last night I studied, I think, from 10 until midnight, some history. Shocking stuff, of course. I'll let you guys know eventually. But this morning I caught up with one of the neighbors on the corner. She has a little doggy. Nice people. Anyways, I talked to her and I said, so what do you think about the water? She's like, oh, it's bad, don't drink it. And I said, well, you know, that lady in City Hall told me that it was okay for me to drink it. And I was drinking it for like a lot of it too, for like a month and a half, because I was working out. I was trying to lose weight. I thought I was gaining weight. I didn't know what was going on. So I asked her, did you graduate from Woodsboro? And she goes, yeah. And I said, oh. I said, where did you go to the university at, or college? She said, I didn't. There's another one. There's another prime example of somebody who hasn't went to, they're just high school, right? So I'm doing that too. Everybody I'm going to ask them, so did you graduate from here, and which college? And it's going to be all the same thing. I graduated, but I didn't. And you know what? At this school, you know, so the only smart people, like people who actually have like a bachelor's degree or something, are the teachers. They should anyways. They should. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't know, because they're so deceptive and sneaky in this town. Who knows, right? So, and then I looked it up online. The graduation rate, and it said the national whatever says, you know, it's high, like 97%, right? Okay. And then I see how many children who graduate from here go to college. And it says, it doesn't know for sure, but when they go to college, they don't come back here. So their education stays over there, wherever they're at. Because this town doesn't have opportunity for jobs. Only for, like, you know, mediocre stuff. You know, gardening, labor work, things like that. That's what people work around here. But the people who do graduate from here and actually do go to college, they don't come back. There's no job opportunities here. So that's why the town stays kind of on the low spectrum of intelligence. I'm not putting anyone down for that, right? But that will affect a community if people don't learn about their rights and all that stuff, and they don't fight for themselves. And like I told you guys before, they've given up here. Like, no one cares to fight. And so anyways, I told the lady what happened to me, because I figured out that all those health issues I was having that I spoke about on this channel were because I was drinking the water. Yeah. And so the guy's going to come. He's going to tell me what the readings and things are today. And so now I have a concern, because if somebody new comes to this town and she's telling them, no, the water is good, and they drink the water for like a month and a half until they find out, or because they said that the water was good to drink, they're putting new people who move into the town at risk. Yeah, so I mean, it's shocking, all of this. I was dying for the first month and a half out here, and nobody said anything to me. You know, like, I didn't even know when that any kind of events are happening. They don't say anything. It's because everybody knows. So if it's a small town, I mean, how come I didn't know? So any new person that comes here, you're at risk of like losing your life if that city hall keeps telling you that the water is safe and you keep drinking it. Because these people here, no, they don't drink it. But unfortunately, because the levels are so high like that it could affect me so badly, that means that even showering in it is dangerous. How are people supposed to shower? And it affects the neurological system. It affects cognitive. It affects their children's cognitive. So, and I did read somewhere that I'm sitting at the bench that I'm supposed to do push-ups at, but I want to talk to you guys for a second. It also says that like 56% of students, like one particular year, I forgot, it was had a 56% chance of student dropping out. That's a lot. That's a lot. So I don't know, you guys, but the Colgan man is coming. And you know, to those people who are like, you know, don't say anything, you don't have enough money, or you don't have this, or it's not worth fighting them. You know what? Fuck those people. Fuck them. I'll be kind and I'll be cordial with them, but fuck them. 2 people told me that. The guy across the street, who I thought was really nice, but he's just a fucker because he told me that and I was dying in my house. And then that one guy who says he's a veteran, which I kind of think he is, because if he's getting care at the VA, then he's a veteran. But fuck him too, because he said I was too over emotional about the water. I was dying. So fuck him too. That's just how it is, you know. Fuck them both. And anyone else who tells me that, you know, just leave it alone, fuck you too. Yeah. And you know what? Because when I do get that report and I do more of the research, I'm going to take it to the city hall. And I'm going to tell them it's all documented, everything. I'm going to tell them it's even documented that you told me the water was clean, because I did tell you guys that they said the water was clean. I just didn't know that this would happen to me. You know, but I'm not going to talk to that lady because, you know, I have PTSD. So anybody who tries to harm me, I'll be triggered. So I'm going to go in there and I'm going to ask, is there anyone else I can talk to, so I can calmly talk to the person. Because when I do talk to the people around about the water, I'm calm, cool, and collect. But if I go and talk to that woman, I'm going to be triggered. My PTSD is going to be triggered because she put my life in danger. So that's how I'm going to try to do it. And I'm going to document everything, you guys. When the Culligan man comes, I'm going to ask him off camera, can I just record, you know, how you feel about the water here? I'm gonna ask him to speak for me, hopefully, because people are just dropping off from this place, getting cancers, diabetes probably, yeah, and that's because of the water. But they don't believe it. They don't believe it. Like, they just believe City Hall. Well, they do believe that, you know, the water's bad, but they don't actually know like what's happening to them, and they're all slowly dying here. So. And I'm sure like all the people, like the teachers and the people who do have money, they probably have filtration systems. I know that, and maybe even like the people who get water, even the people who get water here, you know, they know not to drink it, so they're okay, but showering in it still has long-term effects. So you guys pray for me. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. God brought me here to do something, and it's probably fight for this water, you know. And I'm not going to sue them or do it. That's not that's not what we're talking here. It's not about suing. It's about clean water for the community. That's what it's about. It's not about suing anyone. So even though, I don't know, can I sue them for causing me not to be able to move my thumb anymore because I had neurological damage my neurons were being damaged for a full month and a half? I don't know. I don't think so. And the reason why, because this is a poor town. I mean, you have your few little people that look like they're doing good, but they live in a poor town. Even I saw like the teacher's salary out here, $54,000. This is a poor town. Yeah. And I'm sure that those people who teach here, they probably live like kind of nice and everything, but they're still poor too. Don't get that twisted. Don't get that twisted, because they don't get paid that much. It's yeah. This is like a labor work people town. If you have any kind of higher education, you basically move out. So there's all like high school people mentality here. So anyways. that's all I have. I just want to tell you guys we're on the morning walk. I have to continue my push-ups. We just walk in the morning so they can go to the bathroom right here, but I've incorporated push-ups. So that's all I do here. The walking, it doesn't count because it's just not. Yeah, there's a lot of Refugio County people that's driving around here. They doing things there like labor type worker type people, I guess. You know? I don't know, you guys. But I'm documenting everything, you guys, so you know what's going on here. Like I said before, if something happens, you don't hear from me for like 2 weeks, send out the cavalry because they did something to me or something, you know, or reach out to me, because if I don't respond to you, you can email me. There's an email below, but if I don't respond to you, call out the cavalry, because most likely I could have been hurt or something, you know, because you guys know I document everything. If it's boring, I don't. But if it's important, I do. So that's all I have for you guys. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for July 8th, 2025, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.